I did it. Another vintage top from an old vintage tablecloth. Remember the box that I got? When I opened the box and I looked through all my new things that was inside the box, this tablecloth just jumped out of me and I immediately loved it. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was about 1 meter by 1 meter. It wasn't very large. So this morning I woke up and I thought, you know what? It's time for another top. So once again, I got out all my tops that I really love to use as a pattern. So I started off with one. At the end there were 3 or 4 tops lying there. And I was changing my mind as I go. And at the end, this was what unfolded. Must admit, it's a little bit long for me. I don't like this look. So I just pull it up a little bit, tuck it in, and there I have it. And the most awesome thing is, once again, use what you have to create what you love. So I used the whole tablecloth. I mean, there wasn't a little piece left. I even had to really dug deep to make these things. And they're different, but who cares? And then I found this piece, oh, beautiful, that I bought years back, weeks back, in a vintage shop, charity shop. I used the braiding to pull those two together, make it kind of the same, and then I just added a little piece. And the awesome thing is, I had enough material to get it nice, not tight fitting, even too long, as I've now said. But then what to do up here? I had a small little doily. I don't know what you call it, but look at that. That is one half, and that is the other half. And the funny thing is, it's not finished embroidered yet, so I don't care. So I don't know, will I try my hand and finish it, or will I just leave it like that? I don't know. I like it. This is what I had. I used what I had to create what I love. So I don't know. I love it like this. A while back, I think last year, I created this beautiful dress from serviettes and all linen serviettes, and most of them were finished, but some were not. So you can see there's just the one heart, and some of them weren't. And the more I wash it, the more the pen comes out. So now you can barely see that there's supposed to be embroidery there. And once again, I didn't care. I just did it. Look there, I put a doily in. I made a video of this one previously. I put a beautiful doily there in the middle. Once again, I really had a problem with not having enough material, but then I used another doily. So this is, to me, is art. This is what it means to create. You start with an idea, then you just go with it. Why not? And look at me, loving it. I haven't even washed it, but it's on, and I absolutely love it. You can see at the back. So I just folded it in half, There you can see, folded it in half, cut it, cut off some pieces, and I added the one piece here, the other piece at the back to make it a little bit longer, and then I added half and half of the little tea tray thing. I don't know what that was. And the awesome thing is, look at the color. It's a different flower, but the color exactly the same. The material is exactly the same. And I must say, I think what I love about this the most is the linen. It's the same as this kind of thing. It's a thick linen. You know, because when you get on in years, you need a little covering, and you need a thicker material. So linen just covers everything nicely, and I love it. So what's next? I have no idea, but there are two things that's also gorgeous. Look at this, a round tablecloth. So I don't know. It feels as if it wants to have the neckline there, wide there for the arms, and then kind of tight fitting, shortish. I will have to make it short there if I go bohemian there, because otherwise I look like a table. You see, you cannot just do this. You must be very, very thin to wear something like this. But if I use it and make it beautiful arms, and then I can either take it in. But once again, this will have to be short to accommodate the, let's say, wings. So this is one that is absolutely gorgeous. But look at this one, another round table cloth, but we are talking real old here. I don't know, but you should see the embroidery. Look there. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? And then the beautiful, beautiful crochet. So I think I will be able, if I cut this open, I think I'll be able to get it over my bum to make a dress. You see what I can do with this? If this is the skirt part, I can just take other little serviettes and just make a piece of white linen, cream linen, and just make a long, flowy dress. Oh, this is going to be awesome. So once again, you know, and I'll say it every time, people tell me, oh my goodness, but you are creative. And I've never been this creative. But the more I create, the more my creative juices starts to flow, and the more easier it comes. Just look at this one. Oh, this is gorgeous. But this is now 4 blocks together. And you see, if I was thinner, I could have just done this and I had a little slip dress. But oh boy, now I am not this thin. So, you know, I can actually only put a plain piece of material in at the sides and just give it nice bands over my, what do you call these things? Some days my English is just non-existent, and then I just lose. I cannot find the words, so today is the day. But I really see it like it's long enough on my knee, exactly long enough. It will come up here very nicely. So all I need is just a nice piece of material and I'll have a beautiful little dress. Okay, thanks that I can share my journey with you, and please, I hope I encourage you. I always say, if I can, you can, because we've got the same spirit, we're all creative in different ways, but you just need to start with anything and just do more of it, create more, and your creative juices will start to flow, to overflowing like mine at the moment. So I love it. I absolutely love how this one came out. It wears lovely, lovely to wear. As I say, wide enough, not too wide. Love the back. So yes, have a fantastic day. Z from Zsters Lab. And start enjoying life. And how do we do it? Day by day, moment by moment. If this moment is filled with joy, and the next moment when it becomes your now is filled with joy, and then your hour is filled with joy, and then your half a day will be filled with peace and joy, and then your day will be filled, and then later a month. And that is how we find heaven on earth, peace and joy in the midst of any situation. We just keep going, and we just find and put our focus on that thing that makes us come alive, makes us feel alive, makes us realize that we are alive. Let me stop. Love you.